Yes, I fell into the business of helping companies get paid on time by accident. I left university with a degree in philosophy, and I wasn't terribly sure what it was that I wanted to do. And I found myself working for a startup consulting company in Berkeley Square in London that specialized in this area. And I enjoyed it, and it went well. And I ended up starting offices for them, first of all in Paris, and then later on in Singapore. So by the time I got to Asia, I'd spent many years working with many companies on the issue of balance sheets specifically, and receivables and inventories improvement more broadly. In the intervening period, I've done quite a lot of different things, but as I mentioned earlier, it's become very clear that there's a need now for a correction in terms of greater fairness for SMEs who need to be treated honestly and ethically by larger companies. And what we've tried to do is to serve up a prescription which will help SMEs deal more effectively with big companies that are trying to pay them late. It's a prescription that works because we've seen it work with hundreds of companies of all shapes and sizes, not just in Europe and North America where I've worked, but also very broadly in Asia. For example, in China, I first started working in this area in the early 1990s, in India, in Japan, in Southeast Asia. Everywhere you go, one of the first things you hear is, oh, it's different here. Customers are different, the market's different. Well, actually it isn't. It's the same everywhere. Everywhere, customers know that they have to stick to the terms that you agree with them. They'll work very hard not to stick to them, but the reality is they're perfectly well aware that they have obligations. And what we aim to do is to help them meet their obligations without fuss or favor. And these solutions are very effective.